Everybody, welcome back to another Warcraft Rumble video. Today I'm taking a look at my best decks for the 3 leaders of the Horde faction. But before I dive into that, I do want to give a huge thank you to Blizzard for sponsoring this video. So let's jump into my first deck and my favorite leader of the Horde faction, and that is Sneed himself. Now, Sneed has an ability called Sneed Before Greed, where whenever a siege damage unit destroys a tower or captures a meeting stone or opens up a chest, you get an additional 2 gold. Now, with Sneed himself, I am rocking the talent Lead with Greed, where if Sneed activates that ability, you gain an additional 2 gold on top of the 2 already for 4 gold total. So obviously with that, he's a very powerful unit for capturing those towers, those meeting stones, and those chests. You want to utilize that as much as you can. Now, with that in mind, we have a few siege cards in the rest of this deck. So with Sneed's ability, you want to have another siege damage unit in this army, and that is going to be the Gargoyle with the wing buffet talent, which makes it move a little bit faster. And because it does do siege damage whenever this unit takes a tower, you gain the additional 2 gold. Now, there aren't any other siege units in this particular army because I want to prioritize using Sneed himself to capture those chests and those towers, just because of the Lead with Greed talent, where you gain an additional 2 gold. So I want to prioritize using him to get those towers instead of other siege units. Now, for the rest of this deck here, we have Execute in the first slot with the Bloodthirsty talent. In slot 2, we have the Dark Spirit Troll with the big bad voodoo talent. And then obviously we have the Gargoyle in slot 3. Slot 4, we have the Murloc Tidehunters with the Safety Bubble talent. Makes them infinitely more defensive, absorbing that first attack. And then we have the Griffin Rider in slot 5 with Mighty Throw. And then finally we have the Whelp Eggs with the Flame Burst talent. So let's jump into a quick Arc Light Surge mission over here and see this Sneed army in action. Now, in this particular one, our kobolds will gain levels when mining, and our minis will gain levels when opening up a chest. So there's no chest in this particular map, so they won't be able to gain any levels, which is probably good because that'd be kind of really strong. Dark Spirit Troll's going to die to those raptors there, but the Gargoyle takes the tower, and you can see we earn the additional 2 gold. So let's get to our Sneed here. His kobold's going to be level 30. We want to prevent him from getting that next gold vein if we can. Take him down there. There we go, Sneed. Thank you. Meat Wagon's coming in. Does destroy our tower, but that should give us an opportunity to go in with a unit to get an additional 2 gold over here for the Sneed Before Greed ability. And we'll send a kobold of our own to start leveling up here. Okay, Murloc Tidehunters go down. Get the 2 gold from that one. Drop a Griffin Rider here. And this should be a pretty quick victory. We'll jump into a heroic mission after this one. I just want to do a quick Arc Light Surge to kind of showcase that this deck is usable in a variety of different formats, and it makes clearing out your daily stuff very quickly, like the Arc Light Surges and things that you do on the daily. But there we go. Boom. Get the victory, and we'll get the quick gold reward here as well. And there we are, 60 gold. So let's jump into a quick heroic mission over here and see this army in action. I'm going to immediately go in for this right tower. Even though the chest is tempting with Sneed, because that tower's right there, he just gets destroyed so quickly. So I kind of want to go in for that tower first. We'll take the Griffin Rider to take care of those harpies, and then we'll go in with some Whelp Eggs on defense here against those units. And then honestly, as long as we can kind of get in there with Sneed, destroy that tower. It does siege damage, it does extra damage versus buildings, and boom, watch this gold flow in right here. Boom, a bunch of gold from that talent that we mentioned before. Then we'll get a Sneed going on here left side, and that way when it captures the meeting stone, we get an additional 4 gold. So the trick with this map is not to go for that chest early on, because the chest seems tempting, but it's very hard to get to it earlier. And very often what ends up happening is that units just get destroyed anyways. Ooh. Oh, we destroyed the Huntress. Let's go. Because that tower is there, you basically just get destroyed anyways. Now, because we have that tower, we can kind of sneak in here. The Spiderlings might get in there before we get there. Go faster, Murloc. Contest it. Let Sneed get in there, my friend. Let Sneed get in there. Yes, there we go. The additional gold flowing. That's what we wanted, dudes and good dudes. Let's go over here, and there we go. Boss goes down, securing the victory. All of the additional gold from that leader ability, definitely proving useful in that map. And it's basically just how you play it out. You notice how we prioritize using our Sneed to go on the tower right side, getting the additional 4 gold, then using it one more time on the meeting stone for an additional 4 gold. And we finally had the area control. Then we went in for that chest for the additional gold as well. So using that ability for the additional gold can be key to winning those battles. But let's move on to our Horde deck number 2 with the leader Grommash Hellscream. Now, this one here has the ability for the Horde where all nearby friendly units gain Bloodlust. And we are rocking the talent Blade Storm. Now, if you have the option, I would definitely recommend going for the mirror image talent first. However, we bought Blade Storm, so that's what we're currently using. But if you have the option, I would say mirror image first. Now, in our first slot, we have the Dark Spirit Troll with the Big Bad Voodoo talent. Second slot is going to be the Frost Wolf Shaman. And for a talent for this one, I would definitely recommend going for the Earth Shield. It is by far the strongest. It grants armor to one nearby ally, which you can use with Grommash to make him even tankier. Now, we also have the Harpies in the group squad slot with the Infectious Swipes talent. In slot 4 with the Unbound slot, we have the Whelp Eggs Flame Burst. Then we have the Quillbore with the deploying it much more quickly. And then finally, we have the Griffin Rider with the Mighty Throw. All right, let's jump into another heroic mission. This is the mission that we did earlier with the Arclight Surge. But now it's just the regular heroic version. So let's see this deck in action. Let's go a Shaman here. Let's go Whelp Eggs for this Grunts. Dark Spirit Troll. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that splash damage come down. And then, if we can keep our Dark Spirit Troll alive, we can get a push going on with Grommash in front. Actually, we don't want time. Let's use the Quillbore here. That'll tank for the Troll. Oop, didn't drop it. There we go. That'll tank for the Troll. Ooh, the Wolf Prowler going down. But you know what? That's okay. We can support it with the Harpies. They should be able to get in there, destroy the Warsong Raider. Then take the tower for ourselves as well. Go, 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 go. There we are. There we are. Thank you. And we'll tank it with some Whelp Eggs. If we're fast enough, come Whelp Eggs. Go down, please. There we are. It'll tank the next ones. Then spawn out and destroy. There we go. Harpies lock on. Tower goes down. And now we have some strategic advantage with the tower placements. You know what? I kind of want to go in here with a Grommash left side. Let's go in with a Griffin Rider for this Pyromancer. And then we'll Quillbore her. Boom. Nice. And now we're going to try and utilize the Bloodlust of Grommash. You can see the Griffin Rider and the Harpies getting the Bloodlust from being nearby. They will eventually lose it just because they kind of leave the radius. But it was enough to get a lot of damage done. The Whelp Eggs here. Some damage done with that splash damage. Dark Spirit Troll finishes it off. And locks onto his tower. Our Troll healing up right now. Destroys his tower. Now, unfortunately, the tower will get targeted by the catapult. But if we tank for it right here, then we should be good to go. We can drop a Griffin Rider here for these vultures. And then what do we want to do right now? No, let's go Harpies here. Get my Whelp Eggs down for these guys as well here. Go Whelp Eggs, go. Go Whelp Eggs, go. Come on. Oh, he's chain lightnings it down. But you know what? Look at all that damage. There we go. And we immediately take the tower once again for ourselves. Now we got a big push going on here. Let's go in with a Dark Spirit Troll. Quillbore off to the side here. Griffin Rider destroys the Pyromancer. I wanted the Quillbore to tank that catapult, but unfortunately was not able to do so. The reason I wanted that is because I need that tower to kind of keep my... I wanted to drop Grommash into that tower to like Bloodlust everything up for a bigger push. But I didn't get the Quillbore down in time, and it didn't tank that tower like I wanted it to. So that's okay. We can deal with it. We can ignore those vultures. They don't do too much damage. We can ignore those. Frostwolf Shaman goes in there. We destroy the Warsong Raider. And then, once again, that tower goes down. Okay, let's go. Grommash here. Dark Spirit Troll. This time we'll try and time out our unbound units correctly to tank. Eggs going down for the Grunts. And we can go a Quillbore off to the side here. Everything's bloodlusted up. And the tower does go down. Not exactly as clean as I wanted it to. We mistimed several drops in that battle. But that's okay. We still won. We still won. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to take the tower that's nearest the catapult. But you want to kind of like distract it so it doesn't go down. And then kind of just keep going and keep spamming. But we didn't really time it out properly. So as a result, it was a little bit longer than we needed it to be. But that's okay. Let's go for the Skeleton Party here. And let's go in for the Null Brute. And then let's grab this quick reward. 1 sigil gold and a chest. Get Cairn. He's next on our list for the decks. Let's get the Core Hounds. And let's go in with the Sappers. Boom. There we go. So moving on to the third and final Horde leader, Cairn Bloodhoof. This guy is a beast. He has an ability called Earth and Might, where all of your Horde troops have 20% increased health. Now, when it comes to the talents, I don't currently have any unlocked, but I would definitely say Reincarnation is by far the strongest for PvE. Plains running can be good in PvP scenarios because of the faster movement speed. So it's up to you as to which one of those you want to choose. But Reincarnation is very, very effective as well. Now, when it comes to the deck itself here, in the first slot, we have Execute with the Bloodthirsty talent. Slot 2, we have the Frostwolf Shaman once again. As I mentioned before, you should be using the Earth Shield talent if you can unlock it. We have the Dark Spear Troll in slot 3 for the range slot with Big Bad Voodoo. In the flying slot, we have the Bat Rider with the Enchanted Vials talent. Slot 5, we have the Witch Doctor. Now, this one I'm using Amplify Curse. However, if you have the option, I would definitely recommend going for the Spirit Ward talent. It is by far the strongest. And then for the final slot, we have the Stone Hoof Tauren with the Momentum talent, where after connecting a charge, it'll immediately charge a second time if possible. Now, we are obviously running all Horde units here because this is a Horde themed deck to maximize the ability of the Hearthen talent, or Hearthen Might, where you have 10% increased health on all of your Horde units. So jump into a heroic mission one more time with this particular army. And I want to go, you know what? Let's go up to the middle with Karen here. And we'll go so we have the talent where it basically deals splash damage. But the shield one is a lot better. Let's go in here with the Tauren. You can see it charges twice. Witch Doctor goes in there. Tauren gets some damage done. It should take that tower. Nah, it won't. Not with the Elemental going down. That's okay, though. We can go Bat Rider here with a Frostwolf Shaman. And then I kind of want to go in with the Karen again. Come on, destroy that. There we go. Okay. Karen going down here. Get some damage done. Once we take care of the Elemental, we should be good to go for a counter push here. Let's use the Witch Doctor to splash damage. There we go. Destroy the Elemental. And you know what? I would have preferred a stronger counter push, but we'll do what we can with what we have. Tauren charges in there, destroys, and then we can go... Look at this charge. Boom. Charges once. Gets the Prowler destroyed. Charges again. Boom. Destroys the Murloc. The Witch Doctor exploding, taking care of the Murloc, and allowing the tower to be captured. And then we can start going in for the right side. Let's go in with a... Let's cycle a Cobalt here. I want to get Karen down to tank. So let's go Dark Spear Troll. Karen in front for the right push. And then that should... Oh, no, he blocks at the last second. Boom. Nice execute to take care of the majority of that health. And then we'll get another push going on here. Just as we did the left side, the Big Bad Voodoo keeping our Troll alive. And then we... Oh, Bat Rider here, please. Come on, Bat. No, he got the chest. No. That's okay, though. The Bat Rider did his job, took care of the Murlocs. And then we have the tower right side being captured. Let's go in with a... You know what? Let's go a Troll here. Big Bad Voodoo just keeping that guy alive, eh? Boom. There we go. Execute, destroying those guys. And then here's the thing. I want to go left lane as well. I want to capture all the towers before we go too far into the boss. Troll's going in there. Now we can go in with a Stonehoof Tauren here. With a Witch Doctor for support. And then a Bat Rider. Boom. Charges once. The Cobalt explodes. This time we can probably get that chest because I don't see any Murlocs coming in here. There we are. Nice. And can we execute this? We can. We can get the Trolls alive. There we go. There we go. Trolls going in. Attacking the Water Elemental. And now we can get our big push going on. So we spent a lot of time earlier on, like basically capturing the 3 towers on the board and giving us some more strategic control. But now, the Tauren's going in there, charging on all of the elementals, getting that damage done. That's what you want to see. Let's go a Troll over here. Bat Rider putting in some work one more time over here right side. We're going to ignore the tower right lane. I'm going to go in for the win right now. Bat Rider's putting in some work. Let's cycle a... You know what? We won't actually ignore it fully, like I said. Because what I want to do is I want to get a Witch Doctor down here. Get back to another Tauren over here. And then hopefully charge those Murlocs and get to that tower. Get to that boss. I can probably finish it off with the next cube, but I want to see the Tauren get in there. And charge. There we go. Boss goes down. Mission complete. And let's grab our reward here. We should get a nice little chest. And then we'll take a quick recap at the armies. There we go. Oh, we got a couple things here. Let's go in for the Drake. Earth Elemental. And let's choose the Defiance Bandits. Boom. There we go. Grab this one here. One more thing to open up. Let's go for the Whelpigs. Let's go for the Sneed. And let's go for the Chain Lightning. Boom, there we are. So there are the 3 decks one more time. Guys and girls, give them a try if you are interested in trying out the Horde armies, or if you have a better Horde deck, something that works out for you pretty well. Make sure to share it down below in those comments. But that is in the video. Download Warcraft Rumble right now through the link down below in the description. And once again, a huge thank you to Blizzard for sponsoring this video.